All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're just setting up for today's session. We're live streaming on YouTube. And so do us a favor, type in exactly where you're watching us from right now. We'd love to see where you're coming to us from around the world. And as I do that, we're going to put a timer on, which is your cue to make sure that anyone you've invited on is actually here. Fantastic. So welcome online, ladies and gentlemen. Now, our presentation today is in English, but some people who are logged on may or may not speak fluent English. And we are in 74 countries around the world in many languages. So we do have closed captions live here in the Zoom room right now and also on playback on YouTube. So have a quick listen to this.
Por favor, vaya a la parte inferior de la pantalla en Zoom o YouTube y haga clic en subtítulos para leer en español.
Kérlek, menjünk képernyő aljára, a Zoomon vagy a YouTube-on, a Closed Caption részre, és ott el tudod olvasni magyarul a feliratot.
Silakan klik di layar bawah pada Zoom atau YouTube dan klik caption untuk membaca dalam bahasa Indonesia.
Pour les sous-titres en français, veuillez cliquer au bas de votre écran Zoom ou YouTube sur CC ou Closed Captions.
Zoom または YouTube の画面の下部に移動し、字幕をクリックして日本語で読んでください。
請到屏幕底部點閱隱藏字幕以閱讀中文.
Παρακαλώ πηγαίνετε στο κάτω μέρος της οθόνης, στο Zoom ή στο YouTube και κάντε κλικ στους υπότιτλους για να τα διαβάσετε στα ελληνικά.
請到屏幕底部點擊隱藏字幕以閱讀中文.
אנא עברו לתחתית המסך בזום וביוטיוב ולחצו על תרגום לכתוביות בעברית.
Proszę zejść na dół ekranu na Zoomie lub YouTubie i kliknąć napisy, żeby przeczytać po polsku.
Alrighty, fantastic. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our presentation today. We're very blessed today. We have one of our brand new preferred international presenters, which is Christine Francois, all the way from the Caribbean. So over to you, Christine.
All right then. Well, folks, I'm so excited to be here with you today, this evening. Good night. And certainly, why am I excited? Because it was just 2 years ago when I got a phone call, much like you, saying, take a look at this presentation, which I did. And can I tell you, I am the most excited person to have had the experience to be with all of the amazing people here. And that phone call came from my dear friend, Carl Thompson, former Wall Street banker. Love to all of our teams. Folks, I am from the Caribbean, as you heard. So let's get into it. So who is Neumi? Well, Neumi, we are the trailblazers, the innovators, dedicated to revolutionizing health and wellness throughout our cutting-edge technology, hydrostat molecular encapsulation delivery system. So let's talk about hydrostat then. The problem always has been poor absorption rates. Studies show that up to 90% of oral supplements are not fully absorbed by the body. This means that only a fraction of the nutrients actually reach the cells where they are needed. Our solution, hydrostat. We are transforming health with breakthrough science. Our proprietary production process, hydrostat, sets us apart in delivering high-quality products that embody our commitment to excellence. Let's take a look at the 3 components of our hydrostat that make us so special. Neumi's molecular ingredients are between 10 to 100 millimicrons. They're small enough to be fully absorbed by human cells. The molecules and other supplements are too large to be absorbed by the cell, so they get excreted from the body without being used effectively. And of course, the image below shares that. Next up, we've got surface area. Our cells only absorb the section of a molecule that they can actually touch. Hydrostat technology increases surface area so that cells can use the entire molecule. Hydrostat treated ingredients increase their surface area to be up to 200 times greater than non-treated ingredients. And let's talk about our delivery system. Neumi wraps their ingredients in water clusters for protection and instant absorption so that their supplements are absorbed before they make it to the stomach. Water also doesn't include the potential toxicity that lipids do, so you never need to take a break from taking Neumi supplements. In summary, it's all about us, the cell size, surface area, and hydrostat delivery. Now that we're able to get product to the cells, let's talk about the power of glutathione. Glutathione is the master antioxidant. Glutathione is the protector and detoxifier of the cell. It's the key to the life, health, performance, protection, and longevity of every human cell. Glutathione also recycles itself to increase the effectiveness of other antioxidants like vitamin C, vitamin D, etc. Glutathione is one of the most studied molecules in the world, with over 188,000 studies on PubMed, compared to vitamin C, with about 78,000 studies. Let's hear what doctors have to say. Dr. Mehmet Oz says, it's the most powerful antioxidant you've never heard of. It's one of the keys to fighting off the diseases you fear the most. It's called glutathione. Now write it down because it's critically important. And Dr. David Katz, director of Yale University's Prevention Research Center, says, if you're chronically run down, if you're chronically fatigued, if your body just isn't firing on all cylinders, low glutathione may be part of it, both cause and effect. Glutathione in your body as you age. Well, your glutathione levels decrease the longer you're alive. Continuous attacks on your cells by the invasion of toxins, heavy metals, and exposure to radiation and free radicals cause damage and expedite the aging process. Glutathione levels are also reduced by any trauma the cells encounter, such as injuries, infections, or diseases. Let's now take a look of having the benefits of glutathione. High glutathione levels are associated with an extensive number of health, performance, and anti-aging benefits. Here are some signs of low glutathione. Weakened immune system, physical and mental fatigue, muscle weakness and aches, inflammation, premature aging and disease, dull or dry skin, gray hair or balding, brain fog and headaches, digestive issues, allergies, and weight gain. Here are some signs of high glutathione levels. Now, this is what we want: boosted immune function, sustained mental and physical energy, optimal athletic performance, balanced inflammation, delayed aging and disease, healthy radiant skin, decreased graying and balding, balanced digestion, reduced allergic reactions, and weight management. Let's take a look at our hydrostat production breakdown. Before we do, here's our disclaimer. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. The problem has always been that glutathione decreases with age, as you've seen, and environment, leaving no practical way to get it into the cells. Our solution? NutriSwish. Using proprietary hydrostat technology, Neumi has nanosized glutathione, L-cysteine, curcumin, and other nutrients to become bioavailable within seconds. Just orally switch for 30 seconds or longer, then swallow. Experience these benefits with NutriSwish: immune boost, joint support, clean and sustained energy, and rapid recovery. Another challenge has been in the skincare. Skincare rarely gets past the first layer of skin, resulting in the need for many products. Skincare is also complex, ineffective, and expensive, often containing harmful ingredients. Our solution? Neumi Skin. Using hydrostat technology, Neumi has nanosized glutathione, hyaluronic acid, curcumin, collagen, and more, so that you can nourish your skin at its deepest levels. What Neumi Skin does? Helps reduce pore size, smooth skin texture, lifts and firms, brightens and evens skin tone, reduce fine lines and wrinkles, fights skin aging pollutants. Now we come to another critical issue that most of us will face: to find a clean solution for energy and focus. People often try to resolve low energy and lack of focus with harmful stimulants. Our solution: Neuro. It's available in select markets. Neuro uses our hydrostat nanodelivery system to maximize absorption and effectiveness of the following ingredients: arginine, magnesium gluconate, L-theanine, caffeine, and other nutrients. Here are some neuro benefits: enhanced memory, improved mood, increased focus and rapid energy, and heightened cognitive performance. Of course, in today's environment, disruptors are having increasing negative effects on women's health and hormones. So our solution is hers. It's available in select markets. Every woman knows about the inconveniences that cycles and hormone changes can bring into life. Experience rapid results through our hydrostat technology. Every ingredient in our botanical formula was carefully selected to create a well-rounded blend of benefits. With hers, every woman can flourish. Helps alleviate bloating, cramps, and PMS, supports healthy hormone function, helps with hot flashes and night sweats, and enhances mood and overall well-being. Let's take a look at some of the amazing feedback we've received from our clients. Lachlan from Melbourne, Australia. He's 24 years old, a powerlifting athlete, personal trainer, and gym manager. He says in week 3, training recovery has been amazing, coming into each session fresh with no soreness from previous weekly sessions. Already hitting personal bests months out from my next competition. In week 4, he says, using Swish around my training as well as post-training session, even more personal bests on my lifts, including hitting 270 kilos for 2 reps deadlift for the first time ever. Then we've got Danae from Louisiana, USA. She's a homeschooling mom of 3 and she's 34 years old. She says, as soon as I started using NutriSwish on day 1, I immediately found I had way more energy. Also, prior to using the Hers product every month, I would have mood swings, bloating, and breast tenderness. However, since I have been using it, I found that I don't have any PMS symptoms at all. Then there's Greg from Christchurch, New Zealand. He's 58 years old, self-employed in pool construction. Greg says, I've been into competitive mountain bike racing for most of my adult life. In my 20s, after doing a half-day event, I would have nothing left in the tank. Now at 58 and with NutriSwitch, I'm able to go out and do multiple days of riding with energy to spare. Plus, I find I have good mental clarity, hardly any muscle soreness, and way faster recovery. Then we've got Janae out in Hawaii, USA. She's 55 years old and a natural health and skincare specialist. Wow, she says. Neuro is a noticeable cognitive focus, clarity, memory, and energy boosting. Get a ton of stuff done, Swish, that I'll never go a day without. Anyone that knows me know I have a severe attention span and memory deficit. So this is over and above the incredible benefits from NutriSwish, which also helped with those things. Then we've got our friend Keith from Louisiana. Keith is 61 years old and self-employed networker. Keith, after suffering for almost a year with severe discomfort in my neck and shoulder from an injury, just 48 hours after beginning NutriSwish, I awoke realizing that I slept all night long. That was the first time in almost a year. I was eventually completely without discomfort and able to return to my body weight exercise routine. Today, I am stronger than I've ever been. And here are some great Neumi skin transformations. Let's take a look at Elaine from South Australia. She swears she didn't lose weight during this 30-day period. However, look at the impact in reducing puffiness in her face and around her neck. Notice the reduced appearance of redness, fine lines, and pore size. Her results are out of this world. Then we've got Linda from Ambon, Indonesia. She said before using Neumi Skin, her skin was dull and rough. But after just 17 days, we can see her skin become clear, bright, soft, and clear. Wow, she's also reported, I feel stronger and more enthusiastic because she slept much deeper after using NutriSwish too. Then we've got this amazing lady. She's in her 80s actually, and she's from Nigeria. She sprayed her face with Neumi Skin 3 to 4 times each day for 4 weeks. Her results are astonishing. Notice her skin tone looks more even. Then we've got Donna. Donna is from Texas, USA. She was overjoyed with her results from using Neumi Skin for 8 weeks. Notice her neck. The skin is tighter and looks like it aged backwards. Then we've got our beloved Sherry from Indiana, USA. She was one of the very first people to use Neumi Skin. And just look at her before and after results now after 6 years. Wouldn't you agree? She looks like her younger sister. She's now 62 years of age. With Neumi, there's a new you. Here's our vision as shared by our founder, Stephen K. Scott. Stephen Scott has spent his whole life searching for breakthrough products, purchasing the rights to those products, and marketing them on TV. Over the years, Steve has generated over $4 billion in revenue. Steve was ready to retire until he found what he called the biggest breakthrough of his entire life, which is why he launched Neumi to share this technology with the world. Then we've got our president and CEO, Aaron Rennert. He says, my aim is to ensure that Neumi is the most field-driven and responsive company within the industry. Let's take a look at our Science and Medical Advisory Board. Members of the Neumi Medical Advisory Board serve on a voluntary basis, driven by their belief in Neumi's groundbreaking technology without any compensation. Please visit neumi.com for their full bios. Now on to how we execute. Why Neumi-based business? Well, led by our field-based approach, we empower our team and partners to drive meaningful impact grounded in unwavering principles of integrity, transparency, and customer focus. Together, we are shaping a healthier future, one innovation at a time. So let's take a look at the home-based business statistics. There are over $186 billion in sales in 2021. That's up 3.3% since 2020. And there are more than 128 million people involved in the industry and growing fast. Now, let's talk about Neumi. We are open now in 74 countries. Revolutionary business tools, over 200,000 members worldwide, a field-driven philosophy, unparalleled compensation plan, and free membership with perks. So the opportunity with Neumi is profound. You can leverage the power of Hydrostat, get a return on your investment, earn residual income, and build your legacy asset. Our income disclosure states, refer to Neumi compensation plan for complete details. Earnings are based on individual effort, commitment, sales skills, and market conditions, with results varying among members. Neumi does not guarantee any specific income. And now I turn you over to my friend, Michael Firth, who is one of Neumi's founding advisory field members. He is also one of the people, he's a crown diamond in our company and really the host of this amazing weekly call. I turn it over to you, Michael.
Beautiful. What a fantastic presentation. And I love the accents we get around the world. I said at the start we had different languages. Well, here I am with an Aussie twang. And as Christine said, her accent is mixed from many countries. So let's get into the compensation. Now, first thing I want to say is that nobody has anything remotely like this amazing these amazing tools that we have. Nobody has anything remotely close to it. Okay. I've just noticed I've got a little bit of an internet bug going on here, but that's all good. So basically the compensation plan we have, just to put it in perspective for you, if you were to make a traditional nutrition supplement and you took a kilogram of ingredient, you'll make about $200 to $400 a product, and you've got to work out your profitability. Why do I tell you that? Well, if we use our product, our Hydrostat, we don't waste product down the toilet like all companies do. Instead, if you swish in the mouth, we can make all of that absorb, and for the same kilogram of ingredients, we can make 10,000 bottles. So way more effective, way more economical, and we can pay way more commission. I say that to you because there isn't a company out there that I've met that can pay anywhere close to what we do. So on the weekly commissions, we pay 43% of the dollar, not of the BV like some companies talk about, 43% of the dollar. So anyone you introduce, and this is an industry term, sponsor, anyone you sponsor, you'll earn 25% on any orders they place, whether it's an ongoing member order in the first month or where it is customer purchases for life. So if they purchase in 10, 20, 30 years from now, you'll still get paid, which is pretty profound. Added to that, then this is the power of networking. Who do those people know that you don't know? And you can earn 3%, 6 more generations, which is powerful. Then we move into the monthly commissions. And of course, this is a roadmap. It's just designed to say, what do we need you to do? Do we need you to introduce thousands of people? No, not at all. In fact, if you just find 3 people who become members and purchase the products at maybe a couple of products a month, you'll earn an extra $50 on top of the weekly commissions, plus on top of all the other ones I'm going to explain. And that's the roadmap. I found 3. I can teach you how to find 3. It's pretty easy. Then when you reach level 2, you can help 3 people to find 3. You can earn $250. At that level, you would need to be what we call a senior member. And then the third level is where you've helped 3 by 3 by 3, you can earn $1,500. Okay. Now this is pretty amazing considering this is on top, like a cherry on top of all the other bonuses that you have accessible to you as well. So then we move into the monthly commissions from a leadership bonus pool perspective. And basically how that works is you can earn a percentage on every, clicking a button here, my technology is going weird today, Christine. And depending if you're a 2-star, guess what? You can actually share in the global purchases from members every month. Even if you're not building in, say, the Caribbean they say Caribbean or Caribbean, Aussie slang, you'll be able to profit share on what's happening there, even if you're only building in another part of the world, if you're a 2-star. When you become a 3-star, you can share with the 3 stars, diamond, double diamond, triple diamond, etc. Pretty amazing stuff. Then we move into our uni level, and the uni level basically states that immediately you can earn on the monthly commissions 3 levels deep, just as you join. But as you grow a bigger business, and you can see here in the tiny print, if you're on a phone, it says 1,500 turnover, you become a senior member, we'll then pay you 4 levels in the uni level. When you get to 5,000, that's a 1-star, we'll pay you 5 levels, then 6 levels, then 7 levels as a 3-star. Now, the 3-star is the first real duplication leadership rank because it proves that you've helped other people achieve 1-star. And that's the first level where you have any real structure that you need to achieve. Then you go on to diamond, double diamond, triple diamond, and crown, and it basically sort of stays the same. But then we kick in with an infinity bonus. And that means from level 8 to infinity, right around the world. So as a diamond, that'll cap out at $2,500 a month on top of all the other bonuses. As a double diamond, it'll be 5,000, then 10,000 as a triple diamond, and crown is 15,000. So this is pretty amazing in terms of commissions. Let me talk about how to make that work. Now, number 1, you have a product priced cheaper than everybody else's nutritional supplements in the market. Number 2, you're getting paid commission that's way more than all the other companies out there. And number 3, we have tools and systems that are duplicated in every single language in exactly the same way. So firstly, when we're talking about support and next steps, we have resources. And those resources are things like training videos in multiple languages, business planning tools, so you know exactly what to do, access to marketing assets. Now, technology-wise, we give you a free app. A lot of companies charge for their tools. We give ours away for nothing. And then, of course, we have company Facebook groups, so you know you're safe in a group run by the company that's not going anywhere. And finally, we promote everything on this, we'll call it TV, Zoom station, which is Neumi TV, and everything is then live streamed onto YouTube as well that you can use at your leisure. So as we wrap up, I'd say you're in one of 3 categories, right? Either 1, I want to get started, contact the person and say, hey, get me going right away. Or maybe you want to try the products and you can reach out to the person who invited you, or maybe you want more information and there's so much extra information available. It's crazy. So as we wrap up the presentation, I want to say thank you, Christine, for presenting today. I love the accent difference from me here in Australia. And I'd love to say good morning.